So, Spencer, our usual weekly catch up before a game. But first of all, let's just reflect back to Tuesday with the 1-0 loss against Hornchurch. Now you've had a few days to reflect on it. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, disappointing. We are pretty tired, exhausted. Reasons, to be fair, but we've missed some great chances in the game. Their keepers made some really good saves. We didn't play particularly well. Give Hornchurch credit; they defended very, very well. And it's the end of a 5-game unbeaten run against some really top sides, and I include Hornchurch in that. So, we're not going to win every game. It's not suddenly right, that's the end of that. We were never going to win every game. No one is in this division. It's such a tough division, and we came up short. So it's that 5 games unbeaten against sides right at the top of the division. Fell short performance-wise. Our levels dropped off, which I can totally understand. But we have to go again.
Absolutely. So, if we then start to look ahead towards Saturday, I know on Tuesday there was a couple of absentees in terms of Ricky and Robbo. How are they getting on, and are they in contention for Saturday?
It's unlikely. We are where we are, and I know it's a horrible phrase actually, but look, we've got a lot of very tired players and with injuries, so we've just got to take that cliche game at a time, or certainly a week at a time. Bearing in mind we've got to play another really top side on Tuesday at home as well, so it's tough at the moment. But as I said, we will put out a good side, no question about it. We will be desperately trying to win the game. We want to be positive. We've just lost our first game in 6. We lost 1-0, and we had chances. We overall we shouldn't have lost the game, but we weren't good enough. So ultimately, we've got to get back on it, and we will make late judgments. We will have to take a view on Saturday, Tuesday, but we will absolutely give it everything.
So on Saturday, then we do face Slough. We know we've had some really good games there in the past, and I'm also aware that you are quite good friends with Scott. What are your thoughts ahead of the game? How Slough are looking?
Look, it's in a lot of circumstances you could say it's a dead rubber game. Scotty's done well. They're safe now, in my opinion. We've got looking forward to seeing him and a lot of the players that we know very, very well, both teams. But during the game we'll be absolutely at it, hammer and tongs. He probably feels he needs 1 or 2 more points. I personally don't. We've got to go out there and embrace the game. It means a lot to people, people that have got history at Farnborough and at Slough. And don't get me wrong, after the game, it will be handshakes, hugs, and we'll all have a laugh and a joke about it. But we want to win the football game. He will want to win the football game. So he will know what my team is, quite frankly. There's not a lot of options I've got right now, and I probably know 95% of his side as well. So lots of tight games, but Slough are a nightmare. They've always been a nightmare for the last 10 years. Whenever you think they're down, they go and get a phenomenal result. I mean, 4-0 at home to Worthing. And that could have been about 8-2, quite frankly. So they've got it absolutely in their locker. It's one of the toughest places to go. It's a pitch I personally hate. I think they're relaying it this summer, and please, that's good news. So it's a tough game, but it's one that we've got to be excited about because it's local. The fans want to go there. There's lots of links between the clubs, which is great. The relationship is really, really good. So let's have a real go at each other and enjoy the game, because that's what it's about. And if we win, fantastic. We're not going to be running around doing hoops. If we lose, the same goes to it. It's a game. We've had a reasonably decent season. In hindsight, we'll be quite pleased with what we've achieved. And we want to give another moment. And we've been very, very good this last month. Yep, we've got to get through exhaustion. They've got a big advantage. They didn't play on Tuesday night, but so what? We're all looking forward to it.
Perfect. And just ahead of the game, obviously, Slough, one of our more local rivals in the league. What would you say to our fans that are coming to the game?
Enjoy the game. Enjoy it. There were a couple of little things a couple of years back, but that's all in the past. I'm sure they'll get on very well. It's a banter game. It's a banter between managers, between players, between supporters. The weather's set, brilliant, quite frankly. At last, it looks like we've come out of this dreary winter. So let's just go and enjoy the game. We know we're going to have to play really, really well. Slough at home, I think they've lost about 4 games in a year at home. But we're on a really good run as well. We know Slough can beat anybody, as they've shown. So can we, as shown. But it's going to be a real cliche. Who's better on the day? Obviously, the big advantage they're at home. But so what? We beat them at our place. It was a really tight game. Every game I expect to be tight. A little bit of a tactical affair. But as I said, it means a lot to a lot of people. So let's go and be really positive. Enjoy it. Do it the right way, and try and get another 3 points.
Cheers, Spencer, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks a lot.